Stern show. He was also just on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
Jay's fake laugh.
Get me out of here.
I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. Meanwhile, Jay, before he got the Tonight Show, was doing bad chop suey movies with chop sake movies with Asian stars. What was that movie he did?
The guy from Mr.
Miyagi.
Pat Morita.
Him and Pat Morita.
Yeah.
He was also
He's like, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here.
he was also Alan Freed's limo driver in the Alan Freed story.
Yeah. American Hot Wax.
American Hot Wax.
Jay's career going nowhere. Until he stole the Tonight Show from Letterman. So, mellow out. Laughing at John's appearance. As bad as John's show was, it wasn't any worse than his movie with Mr. Miyagi.
Please welcome stuttering John Melendez.
Why is he banging on the desk? I haven't heard this yet, but I guess Jay has to establish for a few minutes what an idiot John is and how Jay is superior, and then he'll get on with the interview.
What?
All right, thank you.
There you are.
I can't believe I'm here.
What did he say?
I didn't know what those people were yelling.
I think they yelled out, "You're the king of our jungle."
Oh, I thought they said he was a big idiot. And Jay went, "You are." Thank you.
Thank you.
That was Susanna and her friend, by the way.
Oh, was it?
I don't know.
Here, Dick.
Well, it's nice to have you here. Well, you're a celebrity now.
Was Jared from Subway busy tonight, or what happened?
Boy, you catch on fast.
Can I take this off?
Take that stupid hat off. Yeah.
My wife says I look good with the hat, but I don't know.
Well, we can't see your face. Let people see. There you are. There you go.
It's ridiculous.
And, it makes your hair look good, too. But, now tell me about it. You're just back from Australia. I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here.
Yeah.
Let me be honest. When they called you, did you know you were a celebrity?
No. I always considered myself like G-list celebrities, you know what I mean? But I was flattered they called me.
Well, it is sort of. Howard Stern is syndicated. It's a radio show.
Yeah.
And you're one of the more popular people on the show.
Yeah.
But, when you tend to think of celeb, you think, Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck, that type of thing.
Yeah.
So what is this determining whether John's a celebrity?
Well, I guess he is a celebrity now.
I would think John's more of a celebrity than any other people who appeared on that show. John at least has a job.
He's got something to do every day.
Hey, what's with Jay?
Exposes him.
You're not a celebrity. Well,
did you know you were a celebrity?
He's on a radio show that reaches as many people as your dumb television show does, if not more.
The weird thing about that show was John was probably the best known and the least pampered out of all those people.
So what did you think it was real? What did you think when they called you with this idea?
I just did it for the money.
I thought... I thought all the money went to charity.
No, anything we won went to charity, but we still got our flat rate.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
Well, explain the show for... How many watched it? Yeah. Explain the show.
The show is, there's all these, again, quote-unquote, celebrities.
Right.
In the jungles of Australia, and we're supposed to be roughing it, and the cameras are everywhere, including the bathroom. We're always mic'd, so any conversation we have is out there, and then we have these trials that we got to do, that we go and try and win food, because the only food they gave us was rice and beans.
I see.
And I'm Puerto Rican. I like rice and beans. I freaking hate rice and beans now.
That's it.
After the third day, I'll do anything for a meal.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Now, who is...
All right. Okay. All right.
This is, I think, the best part. This is where John starts trashing everyone else.
Oh, all right, good.
I'm goofing on them.
some of the other celebrities on the show?
The other celebrities?
Well, ABC is a big network. They have access to major celebrities.
The gold medal winner, Bruce Jenner.
Now, that was what year?
The only reason I know he's a gold medal winner is he told me about 2,000 times that we were there.
Oh, really?
In 1976, Bruce is one of those guys, long-winded. Like you ever have a guy who tells you a long story, but there's a punchline at the end?
Yeah.
There's no punchline.
Oh, I see. It just kind of...
It just goes on and on. It's like watching the paint dry, but it never dries.
It's just always sticky.
It just never shuts up. He's got an ego. He's always looking at the camera, looking at his...
Oh, wow, man.
Jay is annoying. John's not doing bad. Jay's annoying. What is his problem?
Well, you know what I think is funny about this? Like Jay knows exactly what's going to happen. I'm sure that
They screened it already.
But Jay's in that state of confusion. Now, who was there? What happened?
Well, they give him little cards that tell him, explain everything.
The whole thing's prompted like he went, oh, it sounds like things got a little testy.
What happened?
Did things get testy?
How does anybody watch any of these shows?
Well, a lot of people have found a way not to.
Yeah. I don't tape them or anything.
Wow, it sounds like a little island rage.
Well, I mean, 15 days with the same people. You know everything about them.
But they're celebrities. Who are the other celebrities?
You just love saying that,
Well,
Jay.
it just makes me laugh.
The other celebrities, Alana Stewart.
Now, who is she?
I know. That's what I thought. I still think I'm the only celebrity that actually has a job.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But Alana Stewart was married to Rod Stewart and George Hamilton.
Of course,
and, you know, she just shouldn't have been there. Because she's way too high maintenance. They had a shrink on site. She saw the shrink 2 to 3 times a day. I swear to God.
What'd you see him about?
And it didn't work because at one point she calls downtown Julie Brown the C word.
Ooh.
I swear to God. And then Julie Brown comes up to her and threatens to kill her. And then I always say, and that explains why Alana lasted a little longer, because when Rod Stewart and George Hamilton heard that she could die, they kept calling to keep her on.
Oh, you know, if you had told this, if we had known this beforehand, more people would have watched this damn thing.
It was fun. I mean, it was boring.
Yeah.
To be there for hours and hearing everyone's lives, it was boring, but it was fun in some respects.
Yeah. Now the winner was Chris Judd.
Chris Judd was there,
and he's a celebrity because
he used to date Jennifer Lopez.
Okay, now he's married to her. What are you married?
Jay goes, and he's a celebrity because, and then John gets it wrong, and Jay corrects
He
it.
corrects because he already knows.
He already knows.
Looking at the card.
Yeah. And he's a celebrity because, well, he dated Jennifer Lopez. No, he married her, stupid.
I like the correction.
You were supposed to say he married.
And I'm supposed to pretend I never heard of him.
We rehearsed this, you moron.
Yeah, you're
Dummy.
not playing right.
You know, it was a little condescending when he said, you know, it's a radio show. I guess it's syndicated.
Yeah. Like Jay's
He's even
more important.
confused about that.
And he left out the part that it's on TV every night.
Yeah.
You gotta read it.
Yeah, that's right. He did a little movie, didn't he?
I mean, it's syndicated, I guess. All right, syndicated.
Because I'm a nobody.
Yeah, now how is Thursday? Now, who is he?
Well, he was married for 2 years, and I'll tell you how I'm so mad at my wife, because my wife sent us a letter that they read, and it was very touching. So Chris Judd starts to cry because it's bringing him back all these memories of Jennifer.
Right.
So now I'm crying because I know by Chris crying he's guaranteed to win because he's a single guy crying over a woman. It's in the bag.
Hey, John, describe to me why you'd want to win this. Why does someone want to win? There's no incentive to win.
And I thought he said earlier he didn't cry.
Yeah. How come you cried? Right, well, I'm sorry. You're doing well, but why...
Why did you want to win?
Why did you want to win? That's the part I don't get of the
Because
game.
if I won, then my charity got $200,000.
But why do you care? I mean, okay, great. So what's wrong with Chris's charity getting $200,000? Someone's charity's going to win.
Mine, it's a personal thing. You know, the guy from my charity's in a wheelchair.
But on day 10, right, when you started that...
I think it was just, and also it's a popularity thing. Everybody wants, like...
Really?
Like I didn't want to be the first one to go.
If they had made it that you got paid $1 million if you won,
yeah,
people would have been at each other's throats.
Well,
and then when they all wanted to leave the island, we said, good, go, leave.
You know what happened? There was too much camaraderie with you guys. It should have been a contest among you guys. Like everyone
didn't care who won. Chris Judd didn't care if he won.
Oh, no, Chris Judd wanted to win.
Yeah, but he wanted to win, but if you won, so he doesn't lose anything personally.
I guess just a little face that you would like,
Whatever. It gets a lot different when there's money involved.
Yeah, I mean, you actually need to win to get the money.
If there were $1 million, nobody would be coming to your Oscar party.
Don't tell me downtown Julie Brown couldn't use $1 million.
Well, she was so funny because she said that I hope I get voted off. I can't take Bruce anymore.
But the people shouldn't want to get voted off.
She jumped for joy and ran over the bridge when she got voted off.
I mean, I couldn't understand why you didn't want to get voted off. You could have lived in a luxury hotel.
Because I was having a good time.
Oh, all right.
Actually, that crazy place that they built was a luxury to John.
Right.
He lives in an apartment.
Although I did get
beer
With 10 kids and a wife and a dog.
I did get my ass bitten by a leech.
Yeah.
A huge. You should see the thing on my ass. It's a big bite.
Didn't Julie Brown say though before she did that challenge that I'll go in the vat of leeches as long as it doesn't scar me?
And she still got. In fact, that she's very upset with the show. I don't know what's going to happen, but it looks.
Because the leech bites are still there.
Yeah.
They haven't gone away.
They haven't gone away.
Will they not go away?
They're supposed to, but they still haven't. And Howard, if you saw her leg, close up, it was really, really brutal.
Really?
Within a week.
That's true.
Yeah, it'll go away.
She actually showed me, and it was right by her crotch. When she,
those leeches were sucking on her crotch.
Yeah, they all went right there.
Yeah, they went right by her butt.
Oh yeah,
and her vag.
They were actually nibbling on her taint.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
it's weird.
How about the permanent leech mark she's living on her millionaire husband?
Oh, my.
When's he going to sue over that?
He said as long as he wasn't scarred.
She has $1.5 million house, and I assumed it was her husband paid. She said she paid it for it.
Really?
With what?
How did she name it?
Apparently made a lot of money from MTV. She said she always hears you say that MTV doesn't pay, but she did get paid a lot.
I don't believe it.
Her best year, I would guarantee, couldn't have been more than $150,000.
It was.
More than $1 million a year?
Not more than $1 million, but I'm pretty sure it was somewhere in the $500,000 a year ball.
Really?
That's what
I'm shocked.
It was a show of leeches. Chris Judd, Robin Leach.
What, Robin Leach is famous. I mean, he is. From Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous.
Yeah, but he hasn't been around in a while. Well, he's sort of semi-retired, isn't he?
Yeah.
He was the biggest.
I thought it was weird that ABC banked their schedule on, the Stuttering John Melendez show. I mean, they did think it was weird.
Well, Robin was the thing I didn't understand, because he's a multi-millionaire. I'm like, why are you here?
That's the point. He's so desperate to be on TV. I get why you were there. They paid you $100,000. You needed it.
Bruce Jenner doesn't need the money.
I don't know.
And he wants to be on TV.
And Melissa Rivers was bitching because she doesn't need the money.
And I got to tell you something. From what I hear, and I don't know whether it's true or not, I'm not sure that Chris Judd needs the money.
No, he's got $5 million from J-Lo.
I heard it was 7.
Yeah, I heard it was 10.
So my point is, these guys are just desperate to be on TV.
Well, Chris Judd wants to be an actor and a director, so I can.
How's that going to help? Making an idiot out of himself.
Going inside the actor studio.
Go to acting class.
Yeah, this will be one of the if he ever makes it, this will be one of the embarrassing things he did before he made it.
Right. When he goes on Jay Leno in 10 years, when he's a great director, if that ever happens, this is the clip they'll show to mock him.
I like the people who go on the dating shows because they want to get a start in acting.
Or Joe Millionaire.
Remember that chick from Joe Millionaire we had in here, the runner-up? Sarah, who did the tickling foot video, and I said to her, why don't you just go on Playboy? And she goes, I would never do that.
I know, I've read that.
She announced today she's doing Playboy.
She ain't even that hot.
No.
But you know what? She said that she turned down $1 million to get completely naked.
That, I believe, is a huge lie.
And she said she's getting $500,000 to be topless.
Just to be topless.
I would bet the farm she's not getting $500,000.
I'll bet she's getting not even $100,000. $1 million is a lot of money. They pay that to big names.
Who cares about seeing her naked?
She's a runner-up.
Yeah, why would you have to give her $1 million?
I'd rather see Chris Judd naked.
That's you. I think you were falling in love with him.
What does that mean?
He's a great guy. He's coming to my party. You coming?
Great. Yeah, sure, I'm coming. Okay. Why wouldn't I come?
It's a Sunday night.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, but it starts early. It's like 6 o'clock.
No, I'm not going. Not on a Sunday night, no.
Are any of the celebrities coming to your beach party?
Yeah. I think, Robin Leach is flying in for it.
Robin Leach.
We're from Connecticut.
Chris Judd can go to your party on a Sunday night. You don't have to get up and work the next morning. I do.
You go to your party Sunday through Sunday.
Well, if it's interesting, we're all going to put in like $50.
Wow.
And then whoever
it's a pot?
Yeah, whoever gets the most right.
You're running. It's like a gay Super Bowl party.
Yeah, it's a little fruity. I mean.
Oh, he's in show business now.
Yeah, he's got all the celebrity friends.
I just like the party.
Right. Good.
Is Nikki Zarian coming to your party?
No, she's in L.A.
John,
she's not in love with you? I think John goes, Nikki.
Not a bad start. Dig in and hold them back. in for an easy patrol. Looks like you're out of luck. You got ridden coming in hot.
Nikki's earrings in love with me. If I wasn't married, she told me she'd be all over me. I go,
Howard, even when we were at the after party, she said that, right?
Right.
On my wife.
Right, but she hasn't
Right in
seen
front of your
you.
wife.
Oh,
she didn't say it to you alone in a room.
Right. If she posted a closet, tells you that it's
Nikki's
real.
earring sister was at the after party,
Yeah.
and her sister doesn't look like Nikki.
Right.
We talked about that.
Heavy,
This is
yeah.
a very big woman. She looks like me.
So Nikki goes. So Nikki starts to like drift away from her, and sister's trying to find you. Sister goes, Nikki, please, don't lose me here. And Nikki goes, but I'm definitely gonna lose you.
I can stay with you all the time.
Yeah, come on.
For me.
But Nikki, like I was the whole time I was there when Tyson got voted off and then Nikki got voted off. I thought for sure.
And who was Tyson screwing around with?
We don't know.
Oh.
We don't know. But I thought for sure he'd be banging Nikki, but apparently it didn't happen.
So who was banging Nikki?
There's a lot of rumors going around, but
Like who?
What are you afraid of ruining friendships?
No.
Did Robert Leach bang her?
No.
No way.
Let's just say that at the after party.
Who else was there?
Everybody was there. Then Chris Judd showed up, and 5 minutes later, Nikki showed up with a big smile on her face. And I said to Nikki, so were you and Chris fooling around? And she goes, who told you?
John goes, oh, the old 5-minute trick. Nobody sees through that.
Yeah, they just happened to be 5 minutes apart.
Wow.
So I'm guessing that they, had a little thing.
They probably did.
John, how long before you offer Chris Judd my Yankee tickets?
But it was the whole thing with Jenner. Oh, did you see what happened with Bruce? Bruce Jenner, right in front of Bruce has no idea what's going on. He starts telling Chris Judd how his son is so good looking, he looks just like Ben Affleck. Just like Ben Affleck.
Oh, that's...
the best
Are you kidding?
That's great.
And he
Right.
Sorry.
Right.
Are you an a-hole? And Bruce Jenner is oblivious to it.
Bruce walked away, never knew what happened.
No,
And then John's consoling Chris because I'm sure he didn't know what he
I got another son that looks
He
like...
doesn't think about anyone else but himself. Is Bruce Jenner's face as scary in person as it is on TV?
Well, he admitted to me. I finally said, Bruce, I got to ask you. Because he asked me, what would you ask me? I said, did you get a nose job? He goes, yeah, I got a nose job. I said, but man, you cut the whole thing off.
What did he say?
He goes, yeah, I didn't like the way it pointed, and then it didn't look good. I go, what else?
What else has he done?
He goes, 18 years ago, I had a nose job. 18 years, I took the tip off.
So I said, so what else did you have done? He goes, nothing. I go, come on. And he goes, all right, I had Botox once.
Once. Had a facelift. His eyebrows are like a woman's, too. What does he sculpt his eyebrows?
Botox wears off after a certain time. You have to keep doing it.
He looks like a tranny.
He
does.
Well, like someone said to me, like, wasn't there a rumor that he wanted to get something chopped off? I said, I never heard about that. But then when I'm looking at his face, I'm looking at his face and I'm looking at his ear and I'm focusing on some stuff on his ear. And then Julius Brown's looking at me and going,